Hello, and welcome to the Lever Report, a weekly video newsletter for talent-forward leaders to navigate the week ahead. I'm Drew Fortin, here with your latest update for the week starting Monday, March 31st, 2025. Stagflation fears rise, Disney's DEI incentive shift, new insights from SHRM's 2025 workplace report, and new research on productivity boosts from AI. Last week, we saw some significant market turbulence. U.S. stocks took a hit, with the Dow down nearly 1.7%. The S&P dropped almost 2%, and the Nasdaq fell 2.7%. This was driven by a hotter-than-expected inflation report, with the core PCE, or Personal Consumption Expenditures Index, showing prices rising more than anticipated, continuing to hover well above the Fed's 2% target. Adding to the concern, consumer sentiment plummeted to its lowest level since November 2022. And consumer confidence hit a low not seen since January 2021. Both of these indicated by the University of Michigan survey and CNN's reporting. Now, this sharp drop reflects growing fears about inflation and potential recession, creating a real sense of unease out there. Rising inflation, slow growth, and high unemployment, these are the factors that set the scene for stagflation, which is a real concern for both consumers and Federal Reserve officials. These trends signal a period of heightened economic uncertainty, and it's critical for leaders to be prepared for potential shifts in the labor market and consumer behavior. So what does this mean for us leaders? Employee retention and engagement? In times of uncertainty, your people are your greatest asset. So invest in their well-being and development. A slowing economy could increase competition for top talent and present opportunities to attract individuals seeking stability. At a high level, I'm hearing from many leaders across many industries that agility and adaptability are paramount. The ability to pivot quickly in response to market changes will be increasingly critical to business success. The Federal Communications Commission, or FCC, has announced an investigation into Walt Disney and its ABC unit over potential violations of equal opportunity regulations related to their diversity, equity, and inclusion practices. FCC Chair Brendan Carr expressed concern that Disney's DEI efforts may not have complied with regulations. This investigation comes amidst a backdrop of controversy for Disney, particularly regarding its DEI policies and clashes with Republicans, including Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. Interestingly, Disney's recently revised executive compensation policies are moving away from diversity and inclusion as a direct performance metric and adopting a new standard centered on the broader topic of talent strategy. The FCC's Enforcement Bureau will be engaging with Disney thoroughly to review their DEI programs, policies, and practices. Now, this situation with Disney highlights an important discussion about how we incentivize executives. In my view, directly tying executive compensation to specific D&I metrics can be problematic. While D&I is critical, it's more effective when integrated into a broader talent strategy. So Disney's shift towards compensating based on talent strategy makes a lot of sense. By incentivizing executives to align workplace culture, mission, vision, and values with overall business strategies, you create a clearer framework for doing business. This clarity helps current employees understand the company's core values and allows potential hires to better gauge if they align with those values. Ultimately, focusing on a holistic talent strategy fosters a more sustainable and authentic approach to building a diverse and inclusive workplace. SHRM just released a 2025 State of the Workplace report. Particularly around leadership and employee development, there are significant insights for us to look at. The report highlights that in 2024, leadership and management development was a major priority for organizations, recognized for its critical role in individual growth and its broader impact on employee experience and retention. However, despite this recognized importance, a significant portion of both HR professionals and U.S. workers felt their organizations fell short in this area. In fact, about a third of workers reported poor management and ineffective senior leadership. Looking ahead to 2025, both HR professionals and U.S. workers agree that leadership and manager development, along with employee experience and L&D initiatives, should be top priorities. This signals a shift from the 2024 focus on recruiting toward a greater emphasis on employee development and engagement. Additionally, the report underscores the importance of total rewards for workers in 2025, driven by inflation and economic concerns, which presents new challenges for HR. Now, leaders, this data reinforces the critical need to invest in your people, prioritize leadership and manager development to cultivate a positive employee experience and improve retention. Address any concerns about poor management. It directly impacts employee satisfaction and your bottom line. As you shift your focus from recruiting, ensure you're also addressing employees' financial well-being. Total rewards are at the top of workers' minds. So review your compensation and benefit strategy to stay competitive and support your team throughout economic uncertainties. Focusing on developing strong leaders, enhancing the employee experience, and offering competitive rewards. This is how you can position your company to thrive in 2025. You can see more of the report in the link in the comments. Now, at Lever Talent, we're excited by the notion of how, as AI proliferates, it's taking over the more transactional and objective elements of work and freeing us humans up to do the more subjective or relational ones. New data from the Center for Economic Policy and Research suggests that as AI becomes more integrated into workplaces, it's actually increasing working hours, not reducing them. This challenges the common idea that automation frees us up for more fun and leisurely activities. Instead, the study, which analyzed nearly 2 decades of time use data, found that workers in AI-intensive occupations are putting in more hours and spending less time socializing. Interestingly, the introduction of generative AI like ChatGPT has accelerated this trend, with those in high exposure occupations seeing an immediate rise in their work hours. So here's my take on all this. I see this as a positive sign. While the long-term promise of AI is to enhance humanity, that doesn't mean those in business should be less productive. In fact, AI is acting like a catalyst, enabling us to achieve more. The key is to strategically leverage AI to drive business growth and amplify human capabilities. As leaders, we should focus on optimizing workflows with AI, setting clear expectations, and measuring outcomes. We must also be mindful of employee well-being, ensuring that increased productivity doesn't come at the cost of burnout. Ultimately, this data shows AI is empowering us to elevate human productivity to new heights, and that's a huge win for business and the economy. And that's your Lever Report. If you're enjoying this content, please show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Also, please ask questions or share your thoughts in the comment section below. We look forward to engaging with you. Now, I hope you have a productive week ahead. We'll see you next week. Bye.